If you're one of these girls out here that's having babies every year or every 2 years and say that you are building a family and you are still classified as at the poverty level, meaning that you are getting federal assistance for your housing, meaning hoods, you're getting $1,000 to $1,500 a month in federal food stamps so that you can feed your kids. And you lay around on your ass and on your back every day and suck and fuck. For one, you're already poor. You're already in poverty. Why do you keep on having kids?
That's the number one question. And even if you think about it from the lens of women are having children so that they can continue to stay on government assistance, that sounds insane to me personally.
What's good on YouTube? It's your boy Tuto One, man. You rock with me, I rock with y'all. Today we got Anton Daniels going off on people lying about trying to get on welfare. Hit that like button, subscribe if you get straight to the video, no cap.
Okay, so I was looking at a YouTube video a while ago, and they said that the Trump administration is going to crack down on what people can buy with food stamps, and also they're going to crack down on the budget. I'm going to say this. This is my opinion, and I ain't finna cut nobody feelings or nothing in this.
Ooh.
If you are disabled, meaning that you are unable to work, you're on SSI or whatever, you are in poverty level, you deserve to get food stamps or some kind of supplement to your income so that you can help buy food, because food is high.
Correct.
Agreed.
Number two, if you're one of these girls out here that's having babies every year or every 2 years and say that you are building a family and you are still classified as at the poverty level, meaning that you are getting federal assistance for your housing, meaning hoods, you are getting child support, you're getting child care vouchers and all of that shit so your kids can actually go to school. You're getting $1,000 to $1,500 a month in federal food stamps so that you can feed your kids. And you lay around on your ass and on your back every day and suck and fuck and keep mess up and stroll on the internet on your free Wi-Fi. I want you to know that I don't give a damn. And they say, oh, well, what about the children? These people didn't even care about their own children. For one, you're already poor. You're already in poverty. Why do you keep on having kids?
That's the number one question. And even if you think about it from the lens of women are having children so that they can continue to stay on government assistance, that sounds insane to me personally. You mean that you're willing to go through all of that pain of pregnancy, of being pregnant, laid up, the pain of going through the pregnancy itself to continue to pump out kids just so you can live for free? That reminds me of people that go to school so that they don't have to continue to pay their student loans, and so they say that they're going to be a lifetime student. It's the dumbest thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. And then they continue to live in these ghetto situations and honestly, if we just gonna be real, before we even get to the food stamp thing, I knew when I was a child, when I was a teenager, that I did not want to live the life that I was born into and living. And I was living an okay life with a father and a strong family household and a church and all of that. But I didn't want to be a victim of my environment and my circumstance of being an inner city kid in Detroit. I wanted more for myself. So why are people just okay with living on welfare and government assistance and food stamps for the rest of their life, and they think that that's okay? It's not okay. It's not okay to never want to aspire to be more than just a piece of a handout, a piece of, I can do it, on the back of other people. Like, don't you want more for yourself? Don't you want to live a life that's a little bit more exceptional or outstanding than whatever it is that you was born into or what you inherited? Because a lot of these people are inheriting trauma. They're inheriting poverty. They're inheriting the worst of us and the worst of the situations, and they okay with it. They okay with living in subsidized housing and squalor. They don't ever want to contribute. They'll never be in a position to help nobody else, and just taxpayers is just going to take care of them for the rest of their life. And they not even disabled. They not even veterans. They didn't even serve this country. They just woke up and they had their eyelashes and their baby hairs. And this ain't even just this generation. This has been going on for years and years and years. And there has been people that has been on government assistance for their entire lives.
That's
And
crazy.
now, for whatever reason, they thought that that was going to last forever and that they was going to continue to put this generational curse on their kids. And the Trump administration woke up and said, hey, we're going to do things a little bit differently. We're going to play it a little bit differently. We're not going to continue to rock out like this. And because they are no longer on government assistance, or Trump is pulling the rug from under them, now they're acting like they're a victim. This is what entitlement does. When you help people so much to where you basically disable them, to where you give them a sense of entitlement, when they've been doing it so long, they feel like they deserve it. They feel like they earned it. They feel like they're owed this situation, and that this is their form of maybe reparations or something. And I'm not even talking about from the lens of just a black person, because white people, overwhelmingly, white people are the ones that are on government assistance and all of this stuff. And these are able-bodied people and able-bodied adults that refuse to go and get a job, and they okay with just getting a government check for the rest of their life.
And we the ones paying for it. And we the ones paying for it. I kid you not. Every day when I wake up, it's not the fact that I hate going to work, but I don't want to go to work sometimes. But but it's people out here who literally have never had a job. They've been on government assistance their whole life, and they just strolling through life for the free, like just for the free. But it's crazy to me that some of these girls or some of these women, they having multiple babies, 6, 7, 8 babies. To 6, 7, 8 babies just to get the aid. Like, that is insane. They basically saying they gonna keep popping out the babies as long as they keep getting the check. That's crazy. That's like borderline insanity. And why should I have to pay for somebody who lazy and don't want to get up and work? I can understand if you are a veteran, if you have served for this country, if you have put your life on the line to protect this country. You know what I'm saying? For us to walk around and go get a Starbucks coffee or go to the football game without somebody blowing up the stadium, you deserve that. You deserve to get aid. You deserve to get funded because you contributed to society. But if you sitting around and you in your 20s, 30s, hell, even 40s, 50s, and you still can move, still can think, still got your mind, and you don't have dementia, Alzheimer's, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Comment down below what y'all think about this. How long have y'all been paying y'all taxes just for somebody to sit around and freeloaf and spend they welfare or food stamps on Rice Krispie treats? They ain't even getting healthy snacks. Like, come on, man.
Don't you feel like a POS?
They have free child family planning. They have free birth control, free condoms at the health department, and y'all still keep having babies so y'all can lock down a man or so y'all can stay on federal assistance.
Right.
I don't give a motherfucker if they cut you down to $50 a month. Your ass should work 4 jobs to.
They need to cut them off. Forget the $50 a month. Cut them all the way off. Tell them, give them a date, an end date. Say, hey, this is gonna be the end. I guarantee you that they're not gonna just die. They're gonna be okay.
Feed them kids. That'll stop your ass from having all them children knowing you can't fucking feed them. And they say, well, if they give us food stamps, they should not be able to tell us what to buy with that, and my children ain't gonna eat that. Your children have been programmed to eat junk because you don't cook. Your children have been programmed to go in there and eat Hot Pockets for breakfast and Cheerios and sweet cereal and all that bullshit that's later on going to give them heart disease and diabetes. And then you want to know why they act like they ain't in their right mind jumping all over, because it's the proper foods that you're not giving your kids. If you're going to get federal assistance, meaning that you're going to get money from the government, meaning the taxpayers' money, they should have a choice in what you are feeding your family.
Right.
And if you don't want to do that, then you should get off your lazy ass and get you a job.
That ain't gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. The one thing that I know about Dusty people is that they're not going to take any initiative and go and get their job. What they're going to do is they're going to wait till they get kicked off, and then they're going to figure out another way that they can try to get through the loophole or finesse the system or go in somebody else's name or something. People that are Dusty never adjust, they never move. And so that's why I don't necessarily waste my time on trying to convince them. I usually focus on just getting out the message, being a reflection of the thing that I advocate for, pray for them, and to let God reveal it to them. And eventually, maybe people suffer enough to where they get over the hump and they decide that they want to do something different. But you're never going to convince a dusty person. You're never going to convince a dusty chick. You're never going to convince a dusty anybody. You know, you're not going to stop them from closing up their legs and having children out of wedlock. You're not going to stop them from having multiple different baby daddies. You're not going to stop them from lying to the welfare office and trying to finesse and get over. Those people are always going to exist. They're always going to run rampant, and they will always be amongst us. It's not just the poor that'll always be amongst us. It's the poor minded, the poor
Mm.
spirited, the people that feel like that the government owes them something just because they were born. People that those are the same people that are leechers. Those are the type of people that don't necessarily have no real friends in their life because don't know as you elevate. Think about it. If you elevating or you want to elevate, but you still gonna be cool and hanging out with this chick on Section 8 for the rest of her life, either she gonna leech off of you or y'all just gonna be growing in two different directions mentally, spiritually. And you're not gonna want to be around that. You're gonna want to be around other people that you can build with. You're
Yep.
gonna want to be around other people that take care of their kids, that have the autonomy or the ability to be able to get out because they're not hamstrung by a bunch of kids through irresponsibility and it wasn't even intentional. This is crazy. It's crazy that people feel entitled and they not even tripping.
And it's almost like we have grown, fully functional adults that's getting an allowance from the government. Like an allowance. And I'm paying for it. We paying for it. You going to work every day, busting your butt, working 2 to 3 jobs, trying to get by, and then they getting a free check. Don't you? I feel like we should have a say so on where our money goes. Who created these rules? Who came up with this? And then, like you said, if you're trying to elevate, if you're trying to become something in life, I don't want to be around no stragglers. I don't want to be around no leechers. I don't want to be around somebody that's just in the spot all day, waiting on their aid, sitting around eating junk food. Probably don't even go to the gym. No goals, no motivation, no discipline, and eventually you become the person that you hang around. You become just like the people that you hang around with. No cap. Like I told one of my best friends, Vic, man. Shout out Vic. You know what I'm saying? If we always hold each other accountable, we gonna elevate. Cause my boy Vic a dog, I'm a dog, so we gotta go get this money. But I can't be around no demotivated person, man. It just rubs off on you. It's like hanging around a person with a broke mindset. They always gonna find a way to complain. Comment down below what y'all think about that, man.
And then they'll get online, and let me tell you what else they'll do. They'll get online, try to monetize the fact that they are going through it, or monetize the fact that they're about to get kicked off of government assistance and try to make money that way. They're not going to just try to go and get a job. They're never going to try to get a job. They want to think that they own their own business. They've been doing stuff under the table the whole time. They don't even accept Cash App no more. They now just do straight cash. It's crazy.